Hi everybody, it's Diana. I popped in just a few seconds early just so that I could make sure that I'm in the right spot for my live. Let me see. Make sure I have my speaker off and all that good stuff. Let's see here. Okay. All right, good. So welcome. I wanted to pop in today for my Teach Me Tuesdays, and I have been having fun doing the Facebook Lives, so I'll probably keep doing those. I think I've only done YouTube Live once, and I want to say my connections or something were not super well, so it was kind of jittery. So I don't know if I should try that again or not, but anyway, so I just want to say hi, and I'm going to do a really cute country, I'm calling it country Christmas card, and it uses the Still Scenes stamp set, and I'm also going to be using the Stitched So Sweetly dies. And I'm also using crumb cake for the base of the card, and garden green, and the 12 Tidings DSP. So this DSP actually carried over from, well, it didn't carry over because you haven't been able to get it, but it is a returning favorite from the I'm going to make sure my air conditioner, I'm going to turn my air conditioner off in case it gets loud in the background. But this DSP came back, will be coming back in August. So it's a returning favorite. So I made sure I kept all the packets that I have. So now I'm taking advantage and using it for my Christmas cards. So look how cute. So these are the layers it's going to be. So let me move those aside. So what I did was I'm not even using this Still Scenes actually has a coordinating die, so you can make the snow globe, and we have the snow globe shaker doohickeys, but I'm just using these three images. So I stamped the cute little house on the vanilla thick and embossed it out with my Stitch So Sweetly, and then I did my greetings in garden green so that it goes with the card. Now what's cool about this DSP is the garden green on one side, and on the other side it's real red. So if you wanted to switch your card up, you totally could. So you could glue that on there, you could use real red cardstock. It's just such cool paper, so I'm excited that it's coming back. And all I'm doing is I am just going to color quickly with, of course, the Stampin' blends. So these are the colors that I'm using today. So I'm going to be using the light gray granite, light and dark pool party. I'm using light and dark old olive, light poppy parade, just because it's a little brighter of a red than real red. And I'm using the light soft suede. So I just typed the letters on like a mailing label sticker, and then I just used an old punch to punch the letters out so that I know which they are when I'm looking in the doohickey in my little stand. So I got that idea from Brian King to put the little label on there, and it totally makes it easier. And I know we have like Mango Melody, and then we have other MMs, or but at least it kind of gives you that you're in the right direction in regards to some of the colors. So okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of snow, and I want to say hi to everybody that is popping in on the Facebook Live today. So I'm just going to touch briefly with the light gray granite where the snow is, and I'm not coloring it all the way in. I'm just touching it just a little bit, just so that it gives the visual that there is snow there, even though snow is white, it's really not white. It's got color to it. So I did that first. Then I'm going to take my light old olive, and then I'm just going to fill in, and let me see if I can zoom in. Hold on a minute. I always forget to zoom in. Let's see if it allows me to. It does, but that means I need to move this down. I have my little, so hopefully that will help a little bit so that you can see me as I'm coloring a little bit. I talked about this last week, right? So I had this little piece of paper that I need to remember to do certain things before recordings, and that is one of them. I need to zoom during. Okay, so I'm just using the light old olive, and I'm just going to add some green to the tree. I also remembered to mute my phone and turn off the speaker on my computer. And what I did was I made it be 0. So even if by accident, when I click to see that I'm in the right spot for the video, when I click on it, it automatically turns my speaker on, so that I'm always like, ah. So I thought, well, gee, if I just make that my speaker is at 0, even if it turns on, there's no sound coming out of it. Okay, so it takes me a long time, right? This is episode 36, and I'm still learning. So I'm just taking the old olive, and I'm just tapping it right underneath where the snow is, because it would just be a little bit darker. But I don't want to color over all of the old olive, because I want it to still have some of the light colors. And then I have my, what is this? My light, whatchamacallit, soft suede, just for the trees. And they're like thin, so just, it's like a light, very light touch. You don't want to go too thick with it. And I'm not going to like go in all the branches, because then I think it's going to add too much brown, and I don't want to do that. But if you want to, you totally could. And don't forget the little tree trunk there. And I also put it on underneath the door. Okay, I want to make sure I don't have any questions. So if you have any questions, let me know. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to color the house. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot the snow on the roof. And I'm not coloring it all in. I'm just coloring the little, see where you have the stamp? It has already like drawings with the little marks. So I basically just put my light gray on those marks. Okay, so then I'm going to take the dark pool party. And my house is going to be a country house. So to me, pool party is one of those fun country kind of chic, shabby chic blues. That's what it reminds me of. So that's what my house is going to be. So this side is the dark because there's those lines, so it makes it have a shadow. And then I'm going to take the light pool party and color the rest of the house. Now this is a small image, so I am just using the smaller end of the blends just so I can control where that color is going. So, and then, so I have all that light, but then I'm going to go back with my dark one, and I'm just going to go underneath where the roof line is, because it would overhang, just to give it a little dark. There would be a little dark there and a little dark there. Okay, so that just adds some shadow to it. Then I'm going to take my Poppy Parade. You know when you say a name and you think, oh, did I say that wrong? But no, it's Poppy Parade. So I'm going to take the light Poppy Parade and color the door red. Our door is red in our house, and I love it when we did that. All right, so I colored light Poppy Parade. Now I could grab the dark Poppy Parade and do that, but instead I'm going to use my light soft suede And I'm just going to add a little soft suede, tap, 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 up in the corner. And that's going to darken my red, or my Poppy Parade, but not mess with it too much. And then I'm just going to tap again with the light. And that just darkens my door, but not as dark as if I went with the dark Poppy Parade. So can you see that just darkened that door a little bit? So that is good. Now I'll move these out of the way. And then of course, what would be perfect on snow but some Wink of Stella? I know it's Wink of Stella, but I always just say Wink of Stella. So it's hard to look for it in the online shopping if you say Winka. So you want to say Wink of. So I'm just adding some Wink of Stella on the snow. So cute. And it's just adding a glistening that the snow would. Love it. And I could have colored the windows, but I left them plain because they are small. But it almost looks like there's a tree in there. That would be cool to color the tree, but I don't want to mess with it too much. And then I also forgot the little chimney, I'm doing with the soft suede too. All right, so that is done. Super cute, super quick, because for Christmas cards, you know, you're probably making like 1,000 of them, right? For all your close friends. So you want to kind of keep your Christmas cards, you don't want them to be too super hard, and you don't want them to be too super bulky because you don't want your postage to be high. So I'm just gluing that on there. Now I do want my my whatchamacallit, this little guy, I do want him to stand out a little bit, so I am going to put dimensionals on him. And I am using the new Stampin' seal today. Love it. Although I still have more adhesives that I need to use up, so I'll just use those on the side. I'm probably too close now that I zoomed, so hopefully you can see. All right, so I'm just going to glue that on there. Now I do want to put my greeting on the inside of the card. So the greeting says, "May the timeless message of Christmas fill your heart and home with joy today and always." So I'm going to use the garden green like I did the greeting on the outside. And I'm just going to put that on the inside of my card. And I'm just using my grid sheet lines. Let me zoom out. Oh, wrong way. Let me zoom just a little bit. Hopefully you can see, because I'm like a little bit too close now. All right. So I'm going to ink this up and hope I go straight, because the phone is right where I need to put my head. So we're just going to pretend that this is going to be perfect. Ooh, not too bad. Okay, put that pad out of there so I don't get my hand in it. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on this little guy. And you can use whatever size you want. I just have a lot of the little ones, so I have been using the little baby ones a lot lately to use them on. All right, take the backs off. So this would be a fun Christmas card, don't you think? Super cute. All right, close this up. Now I am going to stand up. So, because I find if I stand up, and I'm using the lines on the grid sheet, and I suppose, sorry, these grid sheets, you can't get them anymore. We sold out of them. So we still have regular grid sheets, but these are the ones with the puppies. I only have a couple left. So, all right, so that looks pretty even, but I always find if I stand up, I do it a little straighter. All right, super cute. And then we just have to finish it off with some of the little tiny pearls. Now this again would be up to you if you wouldn't have to add these or not, but it does add just a fun little bit of texture to it, you know, like sticking out. Now if you're going to mail a lot, this, you would have to make sure that it doesn't mess with your your envelope too much. So that could be just ones that you give people if you're not mailing out 1,000 Christmas cards. But so anyways, so that is today's card. Super, super cute. Hopefully you liked it. Don't forget to hop on over to my blog. Today is the last day of June, if you can believe it. So that means the end of the extra $25 in hostess benefits for a $250 order. And it also ends, if you join my team and get the starter kit, it also ends the picking a free bundle of your choice. So that makes the kit awesome. So that ends today as well. So make sure, if you have any questions on that, pop over to my blog, send me a message here through Facebook, and I would love to chat with you about it. But I think that is all I need to talk about today. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. But I'm so excited that you all took some time out of your busy schedule and visited with me today. So thanks so much and have a great one. Bye.